One of the most difficult aspects of being a dog owner is training your dog to do what you ask it to do. Training your pooch for obedience can really be taxing on your nerves and your patience, but the end results are well worth the effort, especially if you're tired of having all your favorite shoes chewed on and messes left all around your home. One of the first tips you need to keep in mind when you're obedience training your dog is to never scold or punish your dog during the actual training. This will only produce a negative attitude in your dog towards the training. It may also cause your dog's behavior to actually get worse and completely stop listening to commands. Another tip that will help you to train your puppy is to reward him when he does well. Give him words of praise and lots of petting and rubbing to let your dog know you love him and are proud of him. It's good to reward them with a food treat, but dogs love to be loved on, so this is the most effective form of reward you can give to your pet. Also, take time out to play his favorite game with him or something of that nature, as that is a great way to reward your dog for his accomplishments. You also need to keep in mind that sometimes dogs just act a bit badly. You don't need to be overly strict with them and punish them severely for a small bit of bad behavior. This doesn't mean that you let it go, but that you don't punish them so bad that they run away with their tail tucked between their legs. That is counterproductive to what you're trying to do during their training. Make sure that you take into account the level of obedience your dog is actually at. If you have a puppy and you're trying to give him complicated commands, you're only going to frustrate the dog and discourage him from listening to your commands. Again, this type of scenario will only prove to hinder the work you're trying to accomplish. If your dog doesn't do what he is told, then you need to penalize your dog. There's a huge difference between punishment and penalty in this case. If you look at your dog and tell them you're mad and what they did was wrong, along with leashing them up, they will get the hint pretty quickly. They will more than likely not repeat the behavior that upset you because they want you to spend time with them and love on them. One of the keys to training your dog is to know what makes him tick. What does he love to be rewarded with? What rewards motivates him to do what you ask? Find these out by testing different methods of rewarding him. See what gets the best results, and use the method often. Intersperse playtime in between giving him commands so that you can keep him focused and attentive rather than bored and distracted. It is extremely important to keep your dog happy and to reinforce his good behavior with praise. Remember that it takes time to train a dog, so do not expect overnight results, as it takes a lot of work. Although it may be an extremely difficult task, the rewards you will reap will definitely outweigh the price of all the work that needs to be done.